Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house everyone, but sometimes you just have to take stopped at the 14. So Texas State's up for two at that. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They're getting this guy lathered up. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Quickly out to the top, just a few. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the route and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On third, getting some heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pocket starts to collapse. That's caught. It's Williams. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Bobcats look to keep the drive humming. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's McLeod. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
10, Boise State, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. The sure hands, it's Genty. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Number 46, on to away.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Anderson. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the team.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UTSA is down right now inside the Alabama This young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off-play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him in the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And the Broncos will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just plowing down the field. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw. It's McLeod. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half. It's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
You know, it's really tough. It's tough to be a DB because you can't get there too early. You can't get there too late. He gets there perfect timing and gets the deflection.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's McLeod. Quarterback adapting. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. A brave new world as they make it into the red zone for the first time in this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the...
He wants to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's McLeod. Right down the middle. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Forced out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at...
Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Texas State.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this. Every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this up.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had
looking for a huge play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Right back to it. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power ahead. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring.
Touchdown, Bobcats. And the beatdown has ensued. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Boise State, 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one.
And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
I tell you what, I'm this QB. I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
In the end zone.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They've been running it, but now the pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes his connection. Nothing but green ahead. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Easy.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try to pop the draw. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Broncos are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
42 Spider.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Touchdown, Boise State.
Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season.
Personal foul.
I can have some more
Roughing the
success.
kicker.
Or
Defense.
I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. To the air, it's McLeod. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it! Touchdown, Texas State! And the route is on. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Temple.
To the air on first down.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Broncos.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And he puts through the extra point. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's McLeod. Pulls it in.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Touchdown, Bobcats! And the pummeling has started. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And they did tack on that extra point, no problem. about to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
36. Substitute on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And he gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They're trying to get to it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator, getting ready to go into victory formation.
And he breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the stick for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ready? The Bobcats are in the red zone. Let's go! Looking to throw, it's McLeod. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead.
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. At midfield, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win.
Time to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 20. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points being scored. You got the stop late, that's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer.